Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. We are doing perimeters and area of plane figures, and in the last session we calculated area of the rectangular field and the path. So let's continue, and today we have a rectangle, and within this rectangle we have a semicircle, okay, and the radius of this semicircle is 5 centimeters. Okay, so this is, suppose this is the radius and this is 5 centimeters. Okay, now if the radius of this semicircle is 5 centimeters, it means that if this path is from here to here, it is 5 centimeters, then from here to here it is also 5 centimeters. And then from here to here it is also 5 centimeters. Okay, because the radius, whatever the radius is here, as we keep on moving, the same radius will be here. If we keep on moving from here to here, the radius will be the same. Okay, so this is 5 centimeter, this is 5 centimeter. If this is 5, this is also 5. If this is 5, this is also 5. Right. Now, and since this is 5, this is 5, this is 5. So we have all the dimensions now, right? So the perimeter is very simple. Perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Now here the length is 5 plus 5, so which is 10, and the breadth is 5, so it is 15 into 2 is 30 centimeters. So we have the perimeter of the rectangle now, right? Okay, now if I shade this region, I'm going to shade this region. So I have a shaded region and I have the unshaded region. So if I say that now we have to, the second part, we have to calculate area of shaded region. Okay. Now to calculate the area of the shaded region, what we have to do? First we have to calculate the area of the rectangle. Then from the rectangle we are going to subtract the area of the semicircle, and then of course after subtraction we will be left with area of the shaded region. Okay, so let's do that. So first thing is area of rectangle, which is length, which is 5 plus 5 is 10, and breadth is 5. So length into breadth is 10 into 5, which is 50 centimeters square. Now area of the semicircle. What is the area of the circle? It is pi r square. It's a semicircle, so it's going to be pi r square by 2. So area of semicircle, it is 1 by 2 pi r square. So 1 by 2 into 22 by 7 into 5 into 5. So it's a square thing, right? 11. So 11 into 25 over 7, and it is equal to 39.3 centimeter square. So area of unshaded region equals 50, which is this, minus 39.3, which is this. And so we have here 10.7 centimeters square, right? So quite a simple example. So let's move to another example. Okay, now we are going to do, I've taken the question from book. It's a practice now 3, page 321, and this is the diagram, right? And what we have to do is perimeter of the unshaded region. Now, in this diagram, it's a square, and within a square we have a circle, and the radius of the circle is 14 meter, right? This much, this is the radius. Now, what we are asked to do is that we need to find the perimeter of the unshaded region. Now, the unshaded region includes this semicircle and this quarter circle, right? That means that we have to find the perimeter which includes 3 quadrants of a circle, like 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so in this perimeter, first thing is that we need to have the circumference of this semicircle, right? And then we need circumference of this quarter circle, right? And then we have this line which is also the radius of the circle, this from this point to this, and then there's a line from this point to this. Okay, so this perimeter of this unshaded region includes 4 parts. So the perimeter of unshaded region equals, first thing, what is it? Circumference of semicircle. The circumference of the circle is circumference of circle equals 2 pi r. Okay, but this is a semicircle. It means that 2 pi r divided by 2. Okay, so it is 1 over 2 into 2 pi r for this part, from this to this part. Now, the second is from this part to this part, which is 1/4 of the circle. So it is 1 over 4 into 2 pi r, right? Now, we started from here and covered this area. Then from this part, we covered up till this area. Now we are to cover from here to here. What is it? This is equivalent to the radius of the circle. So plus 14. Then after reaching here, we have to take the area of this thing, this much. Okay. So this is from this to this is also 14. So plus 14. Okay. So it will be equal to pi r plus pi r over 2 plus 28. So now it will be 22 over 7 into 14 plus 1 over 2 into 22 over 7 into 14 plus 28, right? So 7 twos are, and this goes with this. So it is equal to 44 plus 22 plus 28, which is 94 centimeters. So we have calculated the perimeter which was this, from here to here, and then from here to here, then from here to here, and then this. So this was all the perimeter of the unshaded region, which we covered this. Okay, so we have now the perimeter of the unshaded region. Now suppose we have to calculate the area of the shaded region, right? So the second part is to calculate the area of the shaded region. So now move on to second part. I have skipped one part of this question and just I'm going to do this. Area of the shaded region. Okay. Now, to calculate the area of the shaded region, first thing, what we need is we need the area of the square, and from that area of the square, we're going to subtract these 3 quadrants of the circle, and then what will be left? Obviously, the area of the shaded region. So, first thing, area of square, which is 14 plus 14 is 28, into this thing, that means is 28. So 28 into 28 is equal to 784 centimeter square. Right. Now area of this unshaded region which is equal to area of the semicircle. The area of the circle is equal to pi r square. So the first is semicircle, so it's going to be 1 over 2 pi r square. Then it's a 1/4, so 1 over 4 pi r square. Okay, so what's going to happen now? 1 over 2 into 22 over 7 into 14 into 14. I've not written squared number in the first instance because I'm going to just cross out and then calculate. Plus 1 over 4 into 22 over 7 into 14 into 14. Right, now 7 ones are 2s are 2 goes with this. 7 ones are 2s are 2 and this 11. So what we have here is 22 into 14 plus 11 into 14. So we have here is 462 centimeter square. Now we have area of the square, area of the unshaded region. So now it's a time to calculate this. So the area finally, therefore, area of shaded region equals 784, this much, minus 462, this, is equal to 322 meter square. So it was meter, sorry, I have written centimeter, that was meter square. Okay, sorry, meter square. Okay. Okay, I hope that you got the idea. So what we have done is that to calculate the area of the shaded region, First thing is we calculated the area of the basic figure, which was square, which was the boundary of this figure, which is square, and then we took the area of the unshaded region, and then we subtracted both, and we got this shaded region. Okay. Now let's take one more example. I'm going to do another example, but let's continue this. Another example will be in the next session. It will be, of course, about the circle, semicircle, and a triangle, right? And then we'll keep on moving. So the example will be in the next session. Thank you for now.